Hey Spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome to Let's Play Civilization 6. Now, where we left off, don't really remember. We think we just got started building up some of these research labs, and we had a few things on the go, but we're doing pretty okay, I want to say. Now, I mean, there's a few things that could definitely be better in terms of, maybe we could have got a few more wonders, maybe we could have done, things a little bit more efficiently, but as far as things stand right now, I'm reasonably happy with how they're going. So let's sort out these spies here. 63% isn't really high enough, so I'll tell you what, we're going to do a gain sources mission over here. And then over here in Kyoto, we're going to do a siphon funds mission for 560 gold. Now, let's see, do I want to chop this here? I could chop it. I suppose I'll chop it. And then stick a mine there. We'll see how that gets us. We'll stick a mine there next turn. I'm surprised that really didn't update much. 17 turns until completed. Let's have a look at the next turn then. Alright, Gandhi wants a cultural alliance. I'm actually okay with this, so I'll tell you what. I wonder if he'll pay me though. Yeah, he'll give me a few bob. I'll take the money off him. It's not a huge amount, but every little piece adds up over the course of a game. Now, do I want to trade with Pella? Let's have a look. Most gold I'd like to have a look at. Yeah, Pella's my best bet for a bit of gold, so we'll trade there. Unit needs orders. Let's have a look. Let's go up here and drop a mine there. We'll go to the next turn. And we'll see how it goes, man. Alright, we've got a sewer. Encampment, aqueduct, industrial zone. There's actually a really good industrial zone over here. Is that what I want to do now? I guess we lost the mausoleum of Halicarnassus, which is fine. It's not a big deal. In terms of what's going to help me win the game, an industrial zone probably won't do too much for me, but campus might. Let's see, I could probably get a decent campus in here, and that would net me a decent chunk of science here. Or I could just spam Great Merchant Project or something. No, I kind of like that idea, just to spam Great Merchant Projects, because I don't really need any of these other things, as far as I can tell. I could get a spy, that's not a bad move. I think a spy would be pretty good because it'll let me net gold and stuff like that. I could actually purchase a couple of these research labs, particularly in places like Arnheim that don't have a lot of production. Now, I never got Isaac Newton, so I'll get rid of that. What else we do? Let's have a look. Commercial hub wouldn't be a bad move because I could always use another trade route. Trade routes are always pretty nice. May as well purchase the archaeological museum and an archaeologist to get things rolling, Alright, we'll stick a mine here. There we go. And we'll lock that bad boy in. And we'll go to the next turn. Alright, let's claim a great person. Right, there is a great artist. Not exactly the kind of great artist I was hoping for. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead and we'll make the Garden of Earthly Delights. And we will go ahead and I'll try to sell that to someone. See if anybody wants it. How do you feel about it, man? So he'd pay all of his gold, it seems like. It's 58 gold per turn for that. What we get off you, Catherine? Alright, you'll never give me anything. Elizabeth, what do you want for it? So Elizabeth could give me a good chunk of gold there. Pedro, what would you give me for it? So I think Elizabeth's our best bet here. We're going to sell it to her. Give me all the money. Cheers. Nice one. Accept the deal. And goodbye. Now, archaeologist has been completed over here. Let's go ahead and pick up a few of these. There we go. Excavated. There's combustion. Gotta purchase the research lab in here. Bam. What's gonna help me win the game? I could just start doing scientist projects in here. A commercial hub wouldn't be amiss. Because it'd get me closer to would get me another trade route, and trade routes are pretty useful for science victories, so let's grab a trade route then. Stick that commercial hub there and get it going. I'll go for Harald Hadrada, because there should be plenty of Wilhelmina ones around. And I'll run over here and I'll grab the that one there off this hill. Amazingly, I am making tourism, but I think that's because of all the great works we got. We'll have nothing to do with your administration. You're hereby denounced. Getting denounced. Alright, fair enough. That's alright. Don't care.
If it weren't for electricity, we'd all be watching television by candlelight.
Seaport, power plant, submarine. Grand. Seaport. Power plant. Do I want a seaport? What's this going to do for me? Like, realistically, it's going to take me 21 turns to get this. And it's probably going to net me like what? Bit of gold, bit of food. Whereas the factory would probably do a lot more for me. Could go for the Statue of Liberty. I don't think I want to do that. If I were going for the seaport, factory. If I grab the factory, that'll put a lot of production around. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll probably purchase the factory in a few turns, but I'll just get to work on the seaport. Well, do I even need the seaport? It's only going to get me gold, really. It's only going to get me gold. And I could instead spend all that time doing, like, other projects. Do you know what? The housing wouldn't. Do you know what? I might go for the tell you what, we're gonna go for the sewer. The city needs to grow a little bit, so we'll get a sewer, and then we'll be able to get another district and be able to work a project we might actually need. So we got chemistry. I haven't built an armory. I don't own 2 crossbowmen. I can own 2 crossbowmen. It's an option. Don't want to spend that gold right now. Getting to rocketry would be good. Sure, we may as well make our way up into rocketry, so that we can get started on our spaceport. We haven't made a decision about where we're going to build a spaceport though. We'd have to have a look at and see which of our cities has the highest production. Let's have a look. The Hague, Amsterdam, Utrecht or The Hague look like good candidates. Eindhoven is good. Barnheim. Utrecht. I might go for Eindhoven to get the spaceport. I think that's a reasonable move. Right, let's grab Wilhelmina. There's a long sword. Let's create another great work. The Last Judgment. Let's get friendships with these guys. I keep forgetting to do that. Establish a residency. Declare friendship. Make a deal. How do you feel about getting the Last Judgment? You give me all your gold. Nice one. 75 gold per turn. Grand. Happy days. And then next turn we'll be able to make another great work. Should keep us ticking along nicely. Alright, let's have a look around. Oh yeah. Another artifact here. I'll take a barbarian artifact. Let's have a look at our next turn. Will you allow us to establish an embassy in your capital? Yeah, sure, why not? At this stage in the game, an embassy in the capital is probably a good thing. Lets me have better relationships with my opponents. Ah man, they stole discourses on Livy. That's a bit shit. Like, all right, let's create a new production, research lab, sewer. Could use a bit of food in here. Pretty low on the old food side of things. So a seaport wouldn't be wrong, I feel. It'd give me a lot of high food tiles that would keep this city growing. So we'll grab that because this city has plenty of housing. It just needs a bit of other stuff. Choose our production in here. All right, you got your workshop. Are you being affected by a factory right now? You are kind of being affected by a factory, so you don't need to build one. I think the research lab is the move here, so we get that out of the way. Sort of similarly, I feel like the research lab is the right move in here as well. Now, where do we go with you? Let's see. Well, you're going to grab this and then that'll be that. Oh yeah, I'll make that a Wilhelmina artifact. Now, where are you going? Probably down around over here is fine. We'll create another great work. I don't think anybody wants to buy that one, so we'll just leave it. Go to the next turn. Alright, we almost have enough now to buy the factory that we wanted up in Memmingen.
What I like about cities is that everything is king size.
So let's go up there and purchase that factory. There we go, boom. So that's added a bit of production to all these cities, which is pretty nice. Yeah, so that should shave a few turns off of things over the course of the game. But not only that, but it gives me a few points towards great engineers. Do I want this great scientist? Yeah, it'll be grand to take him. And where is it? Over here, right. I think I'll... Did I forget to use you? Renaissance or Industrial Era. I think I'm gonna pop him now, because the possibility that I get good boosts is pretty high. Well, I think I'll do it next turn. I'll pop you. I want to pop you first. Alright, Grand. Grand Opera I want. We'll go to the next turn. Let's have a look. We'll send this to Pella as well because it's a lot of gold. And right now I just want a good gold income. Although, do I actually want a good gold income, or do I want to do internal trade routes like Amsterdam? That's a good yield. If I trade with Norway, that could improve our relations a little bit, which would be pretty nice. It would make it so that we could, you know, do better stuff together. Yeah, I'll trade with Pella. Let's begin. And then let's see. Triggers a eureka moment for 3 random technologies from the Renaissance or Industrial era. So let's get those 2 crossbowmen just to reduce the number of potential boosts we could get. We'll upgrade you. We'll upgrade you. Right, there's metal casting. And then we'll pop this guy over here. Ballistics, gunpowder, and economics. Nice one. What was I working on? Flight and radio. Eureka moment for 2 random technologies. Reveals oil. Yeah, there we go. We may as well.
You will walk the earth with your eyes turned skyward.
Flight and steel. Those aren't bad ones to get, as far as I can tell. But, you know, far from the best. Alright. Let's go to the next turn.
Projects a fragile kind of strength.
Stole 1008 gold from Kyoto. Nice one. Happy days.
Kind of strength and a certain inflexible.
Alright, let's stick a thingy here. Let's get rid of Republican Legacy and put in Grand Opera. So now we should have really, really good science and culture. Culture less so, amazingly. I thought I would get more out of that. But I guess I overestimated the benefit there. Let's pick up mass media into ideology. We'll go ahead and we'll send an envoy over to we want to get some of these up to higher levels because we've got universities now. So I'm going to take Palenki. There we go. And would like to get Nan Madal up to a higher level, but we'll leave it the way it is for now. You have a level up. Go on, and yeah, siphon funds. I want to steal money. Money is really nice because it lets me develop my empire much faster. Yeah, go ahead and siphon funds as well. Now, purchase in here. Nothing much. I will have enough money to do some purchasing in a little bit. You want an economic alliance? You'll also pay me a bit of money. 10 gold per turn. Sounds good to me. Pretty nice. I should maybe get alliances with some of those other people as well. I think that wouldn't be a bad move. Honestly, I think that's worth more than that. I think that's worth more than that. So I'm not going to take that deal. Alright, recruit a great writer. We'll stick one of them over here in Eindhoven. So there's Faust. Now, let's see if anyone wants to buy Faust. Alexander. 73 gold for Faust. Catherine. How about you? How would you like to buy Faust? You've no money. I already robbed you blind. Pedro. How would you feel about Faust? No interest. Grand. Make an embassy. How do you feel about Faust? You'd like it. You've got to have lots of gold. Come on. Nice one. So we just sold a great work of writing for 445 gold and 200 gold per turn. Nice. You gotta learn to abuse that AI, man. Let's go ahead and siphon funds here. So I think soon I'm gonna start just doing projects and not really doing anything else. And then just buying all my buildings. So I'll say this is from Toronto because I have more opportunities to get ones from Alexander than I will from Toronto. So just by maximizing the amount of variety in your potential artifacts is a good move in my opinion. So let's have a look at unit needs orders. Let's go ahead and the Sorrows of Young Werther. We'll go to the next turn. Alright, we'll recruit this. This will be a nice, great work of music. Stick that in Amsterdam because I need to move this great work of writing. Now, great works of music tend to be worth a lot, so I need to be careful. Somebody's going to want this pretty bad. You've already been robbed of everything you've got. Somebody who... I don't want to sell it to someone who's denouncing me because they could always basically just declare war on me and cancel the gold over time effect. I don't think anyone really has any money left because I kind of just kind of fleeced everyone just recently. Like Alexander would buy it though, I think, right? It would be so good if he did. Alright, we got a sewer in here. Power plant would be a good move as well. That'd give me a bunch of production around. I could use an entertainment district or two. That'd be something worth thinking about. Do I want to get a seaport in here? It's not a terrible move. Like, it'd give me a bit of food and growth and stuff and help this city just get that little bit bigger. I'll put a couple of turns into it, but then I'll probably get to work on a commercial hub. Similarly here, why don't you get your market? I think I'll purchase the market. Even though it won't pay for itself over the course of the game, it will just help me out and get stuff going. Let's get the bank. And then over here, I'm going to finish a spy in this city, so I may send him over to... I've already got someone in Kyoto. What about London? London's a good spot. I'll send them over there. Right. So the seaport won't do a huge amount in here. What I'm thinking of getting is a could get a holy site, could get a really nice industrial zone over here. Could also go for a theatre square, could go for a campus. Might be better off going for the campus, like, or just getting an entertainment district to spread amenities to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, if I got it here, I'd hit amenities in 3 cities, which isn't bad. So we'll get to work on that. Now I will have to pick up. Sure, I have the zoo. Never mind. Let's go to the next turn and have a look. Alright, grand. Let's extract the artifact. Let's choose Alexander this time. So medieval, ancient. We swapped this. There we go. We got a themed museum. Very nice. That's pretty nice. The extra culture is very, very welcome. Alright, unit needs orders. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to sell this great work, so I'm going to have to just kind of live without it. You come forward and kill here. And then we'll trade with Amsterdam. Trade with Pella, actually, because now I'm getting production and food and all this other good stuff from them. And Pella seems like the best city to trade with at the moment, so there you go. We'll go to the next turn and have a look. Alright, broadcast center, seaside resort, aluminum. Shoot here. We go for rocketry. Yeah, I'm gonna go pick up rocketry because that's sort of the next step on the victory train. All right, we got a commercial hub going. So Japan just denounced me because I'm a declared friend to their enemy. Here comes Gandhi hitting me up with these weak ass trades. See you later, man. No interest. Alright, nice. We've got mass media, propaganda, Broadway, Cristo Redentor. None of these really appeal to me. Don't do anything for me at the moment. Let's have a little bit of a quick think about what the future plan is here. We want to get to capitalism. So I think we want to get to capitalism. Let me see. Your international... Oh, do you know what? I should throw down a neighborhood in a few cities. Should I? The city's got a pretty bad amenity problem. We'll have to solve that if we can. Yeah, this would be pretty good. What could I replace it with though? There aren't many things, so I probably would want to go for suffrage first, which means I want to probably purchase 4 sewers. I would like the 5-year plan. And we get the market to get another trade route. How long would it take you to get a sewer? Sewer wouldn't be bad. I think it is time though I started thinking about growing my cities to 10 pop or more, because there's a few... I'm going to take a space initiative just to have that. There's a few cities that aren't fully popped out, and that means they're not getting the full adjacency benefit from this card in here, from rationalism. So we need to get to work on that. You fortified there. We'll go to the next turn. Oh, do you know what? I'd meant to change what you were building. You were supposed to be going for a commercial hub in here. Need to get that gold income up. Stick that down here. Get to work on it. Art museum. Is that what I want? Do I want an art museum? Let's have a look. Right, we got our research lab. Do I want to start working projects right now? Yeah, I think any more delays on the L project working, it's time to start getting the grey people on the go, like. So what grey people have I missed out since I last got one? Alright, so it looks like I'm going to be picking up a good one here. The Albert Einstein's a pretty decent one. So working these projects should be good, and then I can purchase any of these that I want. I could go for the Ruhr Valley though. Man. Where could I get Ruhr? If I got Ruhr Valley here in Barnheim, it wouldn't give me a huge amount of production, but it would give me a little bit, like... I don't know if I'll be able to get it at this point. I don't really have enough chops. Well, I do actually. If I were to go for this. Right. Want to move Magnus over to Barnheim. And then we'll put Amani over in Arnheim. Like that. I'll move this trader over to Eindhoven. City ranged attack. Give him the old shot. And then we'll pop off here. Let's take a moment here actually to have a quick look at what the crack is with in terms of tile working. Like, How much food have you got? Just barely enough. Maybe we could split this a bit. Like that. To get a nice equal distribution of science and culture. That looks a little bit better. I'm happy with that. Alright, let's go to the next turn. Do need a build charge up over here. Alright, we stole some gold. I think things are looking pretty good for us. We're going to be having probably not the fastest win ever, but it should be a reasonably fast win. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support the channel, and remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that though, I want to say I love you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.